Hi Life Church. Today we're looking at Mark 9, 1-13. It's about Jesus' transfiguration, where he changes his appearance into a beautiful spiritual state. Jesus took Peter, James and John, his closest disciples, high up on a mountain. And this is what happens. Let me read. There he was transfigured before them. His clothes became dazzling white, whiter than anyone in the world could bleach them. And there appeared before them Elijah and Moses, who were talking with Jesus. And then verse 7 says, Then a cloud appeared and covered them, and a voice came from the cloud, This is my son, whom I love. Listen to him. So this answers the question, who is Jesus? He's God's son, he's loved by God, and he's speaking the words of God. He is divine. So even when the greatest prophets from Israel's history are present, God is saying to the disciples, and so to all of humankind, listen to Jesus. So what is this message for us in our times? The transfiguration shows that God's kingdom transcends human kingdoms. God's reign is not just a bigger and better empire, but it's transformational. The transformed face and clothes of Jesus shows that God is doing a new thing, a thing far different than what he did in Israelite times, not just a continuation of normal history. In verse 9, we're told that the disciples went back down the mountain. Jesus said, keep this a secret until he rose from the dead, as a new thing would be hard for the disciples to explain. I know I find it hard when talking to friends who don't know Jesus to explain why he had to suffer and die. And it's good to know that Jesus knew the disciples would find it hard to explain too. However, what we know over 2,000 years later is more of God's history. We know that Jesus did rise again. He sent his Holy Spirit to help us testify to the truth he speaks. We know Jesus fulfilled his promises, and so we can rely on all the promises he's made about our future. We can be certain that the heavens and the earth will be transformed into his kingdom, and he will come again. My response today is to give thanks for how Jesus has transformed me, how he's done many new things in my life, and my prayer is he keeps transforming me. What's your response today? Have a good day. Bye.